story is called Silver Tree and Gold Tree. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a queen named Silver Tree. Silver Tree and her husband, the king, had a daughter named Gold Tree. One day, Silver Tree and Gold Tree went to a glen, where they found a well with a magical trout in it. Silver Tree lifted up the trout and said to it, "Oh, Mr. Trout, who is the most beautiful royal in the land?" To which the trout replied, "Not you." The queen was instantly furious. "Then who is possibly more beautiful than me?" The trout replied, "Well, your daughter Gold Tree, of course." Silver Tree was very angered by this, and on her way back to the castle, she came up with a plan. To gain Gold Tree's beauty, she would consume her heart and liver. When she got back to the castle, she pretended to fall ill. The king ran to her and said, "How can I help?" To which she said, "Well, I need to eat Gold Tree's heart and liver to feel better." The king decided that this was a bad idea. Luckily, Gold Tree had a suitor visiting, so the king gave the suitor permission to take her with her back to his country to marry her. He then gave Silver Tree a lamb heart and liver and told her that it was for her daughter. About a year passed since this happened, and Silver Tree returned to the glen. She lifted up the trout again and said, "Oh, Mr. Trout, who is the most beautiful royal in the land?" The trout again said, "Not you." Silver Tree didn't even understand this, and the trout explained to her that Gold Tree was still alive and well and as beautiful as ever. Silver Tree was furious again and went to the king and feigned sincerity, where she told the king that she found out Gold Tree was still alive and she just needed to visit her daughter. The king believed her and gave her a ship to go visit the faraway land. As she started to arrive, Gold Tree saw the sails of her old country and knew that it was her mother. She went to her husband and told him, "I need to hide. My mother is coming and she will surely kill me if she finds me." The king hid her in the highest room of the tallest tower. And as Silver Tree came up to the castle, that she demanded to see her daughter, told the staff that she really needed to see her daughter because she hadn't seen her in a year and she wanted to see her. So she went up to the room and said to her daughter, "Oh, Gold Tree, please come out and see me. If you will not come out and see me, will you at least stick your finger out so I may kiss it?" Gold Tree tentatively stuck her finger through the door, and Silver Tree stabbed her with a poisonous break. Gold Tree immediately fell dead. The king was devastated to find his beautiful bride dead and locked her in that room, not being able to bear the thought of marrying his wife. A few years passed since these events, and the king had remarried. The wife had been to every room in the castle except the room where Gold Tree was. Finally, she got one of the staff members to unlock the room and saw the beautiful girl laying there. She saw the pin still in her finger and went and pulled it out. Gold Tree immediately became conscious. Around the time these events were happening, Silver Tree had gone back to the glen, picked up the trout again, and said, "Now I must be the most beautiful royal in the land." To which the trout said, "No, Gold Tree is still alive and well, and is still as beautiful as ever." Silver Tree knew that she had to kill Gold Tree at this point. She traveled back to the faraway land, this time without the king's blessing. And again, as Gold Tree saw the sails, she told the second wife about everything that had happened and how she needed to escape her mother. The second wife decided that something must be done. So the second wife, Gold Tree, and the king met Silver Tree down at the dock. Silver Tree offered Gold Tree a drink as a sign of peace. The second wife told her that to truly show the peace, she needed to drink from it first. Silver Tree pretended to put the cup to her lips, and the second wife quickly tipped it and had it go down her throat. Silver Tree immediately died. And the second wife, the king, and